Hi everyone and Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my second food vlog. In this vlog, I'll tell you where to score cheap but fresh fruits and vegetables, and then I'll show you how to clean, store, freeze, and use loads of strawberries. I'll also show you how to make quick nachos and strawberry milkshakes, so stay tuned. So, my family, we just love fruit. So, every month, my husband visits this fruit market and brings loads of it. And it's cheap too. For example, these bananas, they are 13 kg and they were for I think $15. Whereas when you go to Coles or IGA, you usually get them for $3 per kg or sometimes even $5 per kg. It's a rare moment when you even get it for $1 to $2 per kg. But I think it's a pretty good deal if you're getting 13 kg bananas for just $15. We got this box of mandarins for $10, and similarly, we got another box of apples and tomatoes, and they were $10 each, too. Similarly, the onions are way cheaper. This big bag of 20 kg onions were only for $14, and all these melons were for $4. Just think about it, $4. You usually get one melon per $3 or $4. We also got strawberries. These were like 60 packs of 250 gram each, and they only costed about $14. Usually, just one pack costs $2.50 or $3. As I've mentioned earlier, the tomatoes and apples, they came in a box and they were $10 per box. So all in all, this lot of fruit, it only costed me $79. This fruit market is on Bannister Road in Canningvale near the Livingston Marketplace, and its name is Market City. It opens only for 3 hours from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. and you have to go early if you want some good deals. Mind you, don't forget to take some loose coins as they do ask for $4 as a parking fee at the door. And none of the sheds over there accept cards, so do take some cash. This is the price breakdown of all the fruits and vegetables we got from Market City, and I can easily say that if we would have gotten all of these things from Coles, it would have costed us nearly $200 because I can understand, I can see that they are nearly 50% off. So, if you have a big family and you love eating fruit and vegetables, then this is the place for you. Okay, so before I show you how to clean and freeze the strawberries, let me show you this Kashmiri chai, also known as pink tea, that my hubby brought. Look how well packed it is. I was kind of excited to have this pink tea because I was expecting coffee, and never in 1,000 years I had ever thought that anyone would be selling pink tea here in Australia. By the way, it is from Aha Juice in the Thornley Square, Western Australia. Pink tea is kind of like pink milk made with a special type of tea leaves. In addition, silvered almonds and pistachios are sprinkled on top to bring up the flavor. So, okay, back to our strawberries, the important topic of the vlog. This is how I wrap them in cling wrap to freeze them. But first, I washed and dried the packaging. Then I placed the cling wrap into the packaging ready to be filled. Sorry to show you this, but not all of the strawberries were visually appealing or edible. Though 60 packets for $14 were really cheap. But as it is strawberry season, they were fully ripe and needed to be refrigerated ASAP. So when I was cleaning them, a bunch of them were really bad, some were half okay, so I cut the bad part out, washed them and froze them to make milkshakes in the future. I've already shown you how to set your container for freezing. Once you have prepped your container, place your strawberry halves in it until full. Cover it with the cling wrap, making sure no strawberry is left open. Wrapping them in a cling wrap ensures that no freezer smell gets into it and they are as fresh as the day they were bought, even after freezing for a long time. You can also make a portion and put them in a Ziploc bag, but I believe it's much easier to store these boxes than those Ziploc bags. I took all the bad strawberries out of these boxes and refilled them with the clean ones. The remaining ones went into the freezer, but mind you, use the ones stored in the fridge as soon as possible as they are really ripe. These are all the strawberry recipes I made in the coming days, and I will be posting these recipes soon. So stay tuned, subscribe, and press the bell icon to get all the updates. A few days later, when my kids came home, they were craving something cold as the weather is slowly changing. So I made some strawberry milkshake and paired it with some quick nachos. So here's how to make this simple cheesy nachos. Here are all the ingredients you'll need: tortilla triangles or Doritos, marinara sauce or pasta sauce, some olives, and mozzarella and cheddar cheese. Prep your ingredients and pour all the tortilla triangles into one big platter and spread them out. Now add some marinara or passata sauce according to your liking. Sprinkle some mozzarella and then some olives and top it with some more mozzarella and cheddar. Now, time to put it in a microwave. Heat it up for 4 to 5 minutes or until the cheese melts. Meanwhile, the nachos are in the microwave, we'll make milkshake. Add a handful of strawberries to your blender. Use the fresh ones, not the frozen ones. Keep using the fresh ones until you have used them all up. Then proceed to the frozen ones. Now add your sugar. I usually add 8 tablespoons of sugar, but you can add more or less to fit your preference. Add milk and blend all together. Meanwhile, I was preparing for the milkshake, the nachos were done. And look, oh, they look so delicious. Oh yes, I got this from my videos. As I have a wall in front of my kitchen bench, I thought a tripod would be useless. So I ordered one of these from eBay. And let me tell you, now this is really useful. If you want me to show you the unboxing of this holder, let me know. I have one more to unpack. Now some beauty shots of the nachos. Gosh, they look so cheesy and delicious. Pour out your milkshake in beautiful little glasses and serve. Don't forget to decorate them with slices of strawberries. My kids really love strawberries and it was a big treat for them to have strawberry snacks for a few weeks. Stay tuned for mouth-watering strawberry recipes coming soon. Hey hit that like button if you like today's food vlog, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And press that bell icon to get all the updates on what's cooking at Maha's Shack. If you're already a subscriber, then thanks a lot for giving me your precious time. I definitely value your likes and comments. Comment down below and let me know if you add sugar to your milkshake or not. Thanks for watching and bye for now.